Hey guys, welcome to By John's Kitchen. So today we're cooking chicken quesadillas, and it's probably the easiest thing you can make. If I can make it, anyone can make it. So first thing you need is some chicken. So what we have here, we have some chicken, one chicken breast with garlic and ginger. All right, so after chicken, you need 2 peppers, one green, one red, or dealer's choice, either or, sliced. You also need about a cup of cheese, hopefully not melted yet. I think that's about it for now. When we get started, we'll need a bit of oil, so about 4 tablespoons of oil, I would say, and then we'll get started. Fire. I would set it to about medium high. Over here we have our olive oil. No, not olive oil. What is this? No oil?
Vegetable.
We have vegetable oil. I'm putting my 4 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once the oil has warmed up a bit, we will put in our chicken next. So, put in our chicken directly into the wok. So first you want to kind of spread it out, and then it's splattering all over me. So I would say just cover it up for a bit, let the oil, handle itself. We'll have to flip it around at some point, give it, 3-4 minutes, and then we'll flip it. Once it stops sizzling, then you can take the lid off. I don't like burning myself. Yeah. So here we're just kind of stirring our chicken around, making sure both sides get cooked. Listen to that sizzle. Yum, yum, yum. Now just let it sit for a bit. Why is there salad flying away? I would grade this on a difficulty level of 1 to 10 as like a 3, maybe even a 2, because it's super simple. Like we're almost ready because things are drying up a little. All right, so it's been about 7 or 8 minutes. I would say more on the 7 side. We're gonna add the peppers next. You can also turn down the heat a bit at this point. So I'm just gonna cook the peppers for about 3 to 4 minutes. Really, it all depends on how crunchy you like your peppers to be. If you want them a bit softer, go to about 6 or 7. But today, we're just going to do 3 minutes or so to get these peppers just a bit cooked and still stay in that nice crunchy goodness. All right, next step, adding the salsa. So this is really more of a to taste kind of level. So in this household, we like to use lots of salsa. So we're going to put 4 heaping tablespoons into our meal. Stir it up. Alright, so I put after my 4 heaping tablespoons, I'm just going to turn the heat down to low, nice and low, so we can just get everything all nice and warmed up before we finish off with our final step here. Looking at this, 4 tablespoons of salsa does not look appropriate. I need some. In fact, we're just going to put the rest of the container in. Now, the only downside of adding this much salsa is that when we actually make the chicken quesadillas, they will be a bit more liquidy than one may like. So now I'm going to turn the heat back up because I want to get rid of some of this liquid so it's not as soggy when we do get to the final cooking steps. So we're going to turn off the heat, get our nice cheese. We're not going to put all of it. We're only going to put about half of our cup. A bit more?
Yeah, probably 3/4 of it.
Let's see. And we're just going to mix it all up. Just to get it, kind of melting now into our saucy sauce. I would say this is smelling rather delicious. We are ready to move on. Next step, get the oven going. We're gonna go to broil convection. 450, start. All right, on to the fun part, making the quesadillas. So we need tortillas, cheese, baking sheet, and your mix. Step 1, get out tortillas. So next is the cheese. So what we like to do usually is line the cheese on the outside so that it's nice and ooey gooey for consumption. Now we've used a lot of the cheese already, so in fact we're not going to use that much cheese at this point. We're just going to have enough to really just get a little dabble. Now we're gonna load up our quesadillas. Make sure you get a good mix of vegetable to chicken ratio. Just remember that some of these things can still be very hot, like this pot. So if there are children doing this part, make sure that they are staying nice and safe. There we go. All right, then just a little bit of cheese again on the top of them, just to bond that tortilla directly to this once we fold it over. All right, next step, close. Fold and close, fold and close. So easy, a child could do it. I can do it. This is how easy it is. We should be able to make about 4 or 5, maybe even 6, depending on how much we stuff these. Okay, so while our oven is still warming up, just a few small things. So you can see there is still some sauce left in our pot here. This is very easy to save, so if you aren't going to use it all up, you can put it in a container, put it in the fridge for a couple of days, it'll still survive. I wouldn't keep it more than 2 or 3 days though. If you are not going to be able to eat it though in the next couple of days, I would then recommend putting it in the freezer and freezing it. It does freeze pretty well, so I wouldn't. So then, whenever you are ready to, go ahead and eat it, just bring it up the same day, let it thaw for a bit, get your tortillas and cheese cut, throw it in the oven, good to go. Let's check on our oven, and we will be able to get to our final steps here.
There we go.
Perfect! Just the right amount of char. And that's pretty much it. Only thing left now, let it cool for a little bit, get a slice across there, put it on a plate, and you are golden. Goodbye. I will now be eating because I can no longer wait. Yeah, cooking with Baijan. This is what you get once a week, and that's it. There is no more. And then we are ready to eat.
Your head's not even in it. I'm not going to put your voice in at all.
Fine.
It's not supposed to be a trial and error, Sandy.
This is no trial or error. This is a professional.
You are supposed to have...
This is the way it's supposed to be.
This is a professional doing professional cooking. That looks really bad.
That doesn't look very good. You can do it. Say goodbye to the camera.
Goodbye to the camera.
Say it again without me saying anything.